What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to FBA Capital. Hold on. Welcome back to FBA Capital, and today I'm bringing you guys another daily range case study on none other than NAS100. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. So we're going to start off by getting a 3-point outline, which is going to consist of the previous day's high, the previous day's low, the previous day's high, previous day's low, all the way down here. Then we're going to get the Asian session range right after this. Boom. Asian session range, which is going to be from 18 o'clock from yesterday, which was Sunday, all the way to midnight. Boom and boom. And then we're going to get the 12 a.m. open. So there's going to be a few areas in price that I want you guys to pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to this low, and this high. These are going to be the main points. And actually, I didn't even take a trade today personally, because when I woke up this morning and I was looking at the price action from when I was looking at it, was probably around 8:30. Price was just really choppy, and it didn't have anything clear in my opinion. So I just let price do what it did. I didn't take no trades today. I'd rather let Monday set the trend for the week, set the tone, so I can get an idea where price is likely to move to. But as of right now, as you can see, the previous day's low did get ran through, and it did get ran through along with the Asian range low at 2 in the morning. So at 2 in the morning, we have the Asian range low and previous day's low getting ran through. So I'm going to annotate that. So 2 a.m. Asian range low plus the previous day's low get cleared. And by get cleared or get ran through, that's just another way of me saying there was a liquidity grab, and grab the liquidity from below this low. And then also, what area did we tap into? We tapped into 13,200 right here also. But that's going to come into a part with this area right here that I want you guys to pay attention to. So why is this area important? This is the price swing that price ran below, cleared the London lows, cleared these London session lows, tapped into 13,200 and created this low of the day at 17.15, which if you come to a higher time frame, I'm going to see if there's a potential fib that I could draw. Let's see. We're going to draw a fib from this low all the way to the high and see if it's a potential move, and which is not. So we're going to go back to that 15-minute time frame. Now we're back over here. So we're going to annotate this now. So now that we've seen that there wasn't no other movements in this area for why price had this movement here, we're going to annotate that we had the low of the day at 13,200 after having a false break of London lows at what time? 7:15. And we also, what else do we do at this point? At this point, there wasn't really other confirmations, so we just have the low of the day, 7:15 a.m. at 13,200 after clearing, having a false break of the London session lows to the left. So that is what we have right here. Hold on, let me fix this. Just like that. 7:15 a.m. 13,200 low of the day, and then from here, this is going to be an area in which I want you guys to be paying attention to. Why is this going to be important? Because this is the low of the day, in which we're going to be using to pull a fib from where? From this low to this high. Now, why this high? Because this is the high that ran the liquidity above the Asian session high. So we cleared that liquidity. Then we had a retracement back into a specific area. Now we're going to pull our fib. So from this low to this high, boom, drag it over. You see that we have this retracement right into here. So what happened? Price retraced into this 13,300 area. Also came into this fib long that we had, and also came right below this 12 a.m. open. And if we look for a potential order block, we're going to go to a higher time frame. And as you can see, right here, these last two consecutive down candles, this is the move that created that low of the day. So this is the candle that broke down, tapped into 13,200. Let me change this. That's the candle that tapped into 13,200, and this is also the candle in which price retraced into at what time? At 11:45 in the morning. So let's annotate all these. So at 11:45 a.m., we have the fib long at 13,300, along with being below the 12 a.m. open for an overall discounted price, in which price came below this area. to give us the best potential price to take price long. So as you can see, we're below the 12 a.m. open, along with retracing the 13,300 at the fib long. And the last confirmation is we had the rejection of that 30-minute order block that was created when we made that low of the day into this move down here. So that is what we have right here. And then from here, what happened? Price ideally expanded to the top side. And this is when we're going to use this previous day's high as a potential area that we're going to be using. And why? Because we're going to pull a fib from this high all the way to this current low, pull it over. And you can see this is currently where price is dying off at. And we have this high of the day that was created at 2330, which is about 1130, I'm pretty sure. Is it? No, 23 is 1130. Yeah, it's 1130. So we have the high of the day at 11:30 p.m. after we tapped into the fib short. And also, where are we in price? 13,600 big figure level, which is another confirmation. Even though we didn't really tap into it, yeah, I'm not going to put that we tapped into it. So we're not going to have that as a confirmation, but we are significantly close. But if you look to the left and go to a slightly higher time frame, such as this 30-minute right here, we have these two down candles right here. If we pull it over, the price tap into it, go back to 15-minute, and it did not actually. So this isn't going to be personally a confirmation we have. So we're just going to leave the fib long that we have right there. It doesn't seem to be any other reasons for why price had this reaction that it did in the specific area. But if you come back to this over a higher time frame analysis that I did have on NAS100, that if you watched my weekly market breakdown, you would have had the same analysis. I was expecting price to be bullish after it came into the daily order block, and we also had this 13,300 level right here. And as you can see, price held right above that 13,300 and price expanded to the top side. If you also come to US 30, we had a very similar thing. Price retraced into this area I was looking to go long. Price literally, look at this precision. Price tapped into this order block and the 70.50% to the pip, and then from here price expanded to the top side. I don't even think this isn't really the area I had it. I didn't expect it to exactly come here, but in this general area I was expecting price to come into and then eventually push higher, and as you can see, it is doing so. So it set the tone for the week so far. But this is really all I have for you guys as of right now. So let's get the schematic of what happened today. We have the Asian session range. London session came down, cleared the lows. Then New York session came and cleared those London lows, creating the low of the day before price eventually expanded to the top side. So this is a good example of a bullish New York reversal. Just like this. Bullish New York reversal. This is the setup that we did have today. And even though I didn't take a trade, there's still a lot that you can learn from these movements that price has. Because even though I didn't take a trade today, these price moves are still going to happen on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. So if you could take the time out of your day to be able to screenshot this and and even if you don't want to screenshot it, do the job yourself. Do this analysis yourself and learn why price does this. Because when you have a big journal full of screenshots of trades that you take that you know are going to work out on a long-term basis, that's how you're really going to elevate in your trading, because you're going to gain the confidence from your experience to then take these trades. And if you gain the confidence to take these trades and win the trades, you're going to gain even more confidence to take these trades in the future, because you know that based off of history in the past, that is more than likely going to work again. If it happens once, it can happen twice. If it happens twice, it can happen 4 times. That's the way I think about this market, and that's how I go about it. But with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. So if you found this video helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, where'd my thing go? In any way, shape, or form, make sure you like this video. Make sure you share with a friend if you found it helpful. Also, make sure you join the Telegram. I'm going to be sending the screenshot and the video to the Telegram chat for free. So if you're not in it, the link is in the description. So make sure you join that. I'm active every single day. Send my live trades, send just overall everything. If you're interested, make sure you join. If you don't want to, it is what it is. You can stay with the YouTube. That's perfectly fine. But with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay motivated by the fear of being average, and I'll see you all in the next video.